Nakitlong ka Ri Khasi. Ngiwan lam siya pi ko sngur bakhuit parpasngem. Ka beats aqua. Si postnem dang yai pinja sliang.
Ki Trai restoran ki badan hakaleng ganong ba kilak thakli bat benyau jor ke Kyrduh LPG hakanong ba. Kinong elam jo Meghalaya Restaurants and Cafe Association kilai tho ba ke jing jong ki hakapagila snai banyo iki commercial gas hakini sngi bat kane kalapan thot ya kam ka jam ka jong ki uba obi Rnga ubari president ke association ula kamba baro ki restaurant kila hap ban Pyndonkam di Rnga pada ka boarding ban shed na marba ka jingyo gas kam dap ke jing Pyndonkam jongki kad ba uba w lamari sketri ula banjore ka sarkar baka de ban pinbyang ke LPG na marba ka gas ka don pat ka poi henre sha pat ka ja ula bo jingkali iki ba halor sha ki ja kita ki commercial gas LPG na marba ula kano baki poi tang shi ba don ka jingya day bat ki ba halor uba W lamari ulong ro bagi Trai dukan ni restoran ki sosat bha na marba habaki Pyndonkam deka boarding bun sin kalip sot chison ulong ba kim don kanu kanu jingkan tho habaka sarkar ka penbyang shwa yiki hospital henre ki dei ro ban perkhat lem yiki ba penya yakum kini ki jat kam shosho ba aswajari ula banjur balada kani ka jinge kan beteng ban se ban hab ban be kam no ka to kan ningot ki khana samla ki batre bat ki na marba kimla ban penmi sho yika jinglot ka jingbom yo LPG cylinder nakalyang kinong penya restoran ki kwa ban tip shai na sarkar lanu ka commercial gas kan yo khanang ba kinang man penya yiki kam ki jam jongki.
Yeah, so the first issue we have is we request for clarity regarding the cylinders that we are being allocated, because at present we are completely in the dark. We were initially told that we will be given 20% of our normal requirement, which frankly none of us have received. Then we were told 50%, even that we have not really received, and today it's 70. What we wish to clarify is that whatever is coming for as commercial is largely being used by hospitals and other institutions, which we fully understand. Let hospitals get their 100%. However, when it comes to us, we want some clarity as to what we are going to get. Because if you tell us you're going to get one cylinder and the next is coming after 4-5 days, or two cylinders and it's coming after 4-5 days, we can't survive. We cannot operate without knowing what is going to happen. So there is our biggest issue is give us a clarity as to what we can expect.
Mdera tang yangi ba bangi wanang ne bangi kwa ka gas actually ni kwa ya baro khaji khamtam gitu gi dukan barit bariaro in general kan khamtam gitu ba dia surok ne dia dukan jane mo kita belum spesifik kan PI no PI bet tang ki ni suto PI ki hostel ki badan ki yuru tambah bolang ken yang yuru ke ba fibu yang yuru di bentem kanong yo because kumngi menta ni should depend by tang haurunga ni Pyndonkam induction kiwe Pyndonkam induction ni haptin induction kalait lu kalip silip Pyndonkam me kan no te menta bopli ni thangdur nga pa ni thangdur nga kabam ka slam ti complain gin gibreo complain gibreo kin set aru kanos ni padul tur ngaru tengila Trai mental ashtayo klemyo ayo ngihap penyat no penyat tin ai tulap kumai hi Nongtrei jongki kum ngiru nginyo pisana so mental asdang senang berai semai piap sio ka bel by y ka by light ka by Nongtrei piap sio ngihap penyat bet bansir nok tang ban penbiang to laj no ngi dio khnyan so dum lera ta alis pentip ki ngi ka no ngi di benyo alis dio tang artist tayo ru ngila taman penyat ngim kuara ta profit na pim kuara kata ka jingyo nong tangban penyat garastan alis tang benyo sio gitu bahapo jungi kan because makiru gidan khun kti happen biang nginum la ngi bende kumno ngi la ben sio ka tulap piru pistu hari mentang thangdur nga mental ashi tayo arlais ni fidang biang hadin arlais ni utu nong shet jonga bangi thangdur nga pinglaring mesim ka nong to apo kabayar nga rubahe mta la kiu bayar nga ha pendap ke bayar Rnga ne pendap ke bayar tulop ne pendap si kalong lu hapor covid kan pihak kli tang siteng ubriu barang yo ubriu bam nang do kamlong general ra te ke bangi kwa ban kadang de ya barok hai kan nder ha ngidan ke restoran ngir penyai tu ngakiru ki penyai tu nga perkhat lang itu ki ber kan ini perkhat ya barok hai kan nder perkhat tangi iki lesi to sarkaru ang ini ba i penbiang iki tourism we are also part of tourism makir kiwan ben bam lagi sukhain menginum dan ka bam lum dan ka gas ke jenjar penbiang itu seru and then kinto preview ba sto imita ke reviews gitu no hoi ngimder babet babiang ngimlong perfect ba ta ni try pa kabang ngila man penbiang customers ta kalong munta kalong ka AI ni ki ba penyai restoran mo ni mo ni ta berharap kita ni staff kumno ben survive tama nakadadaw ni kuatip ba ka sarkar kano kila ban ai ni alis pedala ban ai arteli dan lightly because ngan chuhong ohok ngai pi gibon ki restoran ka gas trai ka we ka gas ki Pyndonkam arsni ki Pyndonkam we ka gas perkhat pi san harun rius ni to ki bu ki bakhang sande ki dong ki playful yu nung dap re tambah alis tang banyak ke kam de tang banyak ke kam nilera pinda ai ni alai tali tang banyak batai ke ni a tip sai ke ni ba kano di benyo ke pisu em neka jenjara ben penyak ke kam semua suruh baru haji nilera tang ni ha perkhat unda kan perkhat itu berit bapli lese ngastu nang ki wirat all the agency they try the best mata ki happen me tu ka rule hap submit kita ho ya ada ble tambah ka gas pa kampoi ra so it's difficult to run business so mentala sedang benai sedang li hap apa hadi dia taruh what do you say
70% is a very new statement which came out I think yesterday. But even the 20, I think nobody sitting here has actually seen 20% of their requirement. So then came 15, neither did we see 50. So we are totally on the brink of closure. That's why we had this emergency meeting. Because we want clarity from the competent authority. They have to understand very clearly that random issuing is actually creating a major problem for us, because we will probably have to close, and that means it creates unemployment, which we don't want. As my colleague here has also said, that forget us, at least do not reach the stage where we create unemployment. We have staff that has worked for so long with us that we cannot just think of ourselves at this time. It's about survival. But here we have not only lost our means of cooking for ourselves as well as our staff, we have also lost our livelihoods, or going to lose our livelihoods. So we ask the competent authorities, please try and understand the situation, give us clarity, give us a minimum thing that for this month we will give you this much, or for this fortnight we will give you this much, so that we can plan. Because our job at present is not profit, our job is just to sustain and tide over. We fully understand the government has no idea when this war is going to end. That is a given, we fully understand that. But at least show us some light at the end of the tunnel that for the next 14 days this is all you're getting. Then we can plan.
Means you have one schedule.
A schedule for the short term, yes. And then keep on. But 70% and then everything is going to hospitals, it doesn't add up for us. Anybody who's in the restaurant business will understand that with a minimal amount, and if they can't, then we have to think about how we are going to provide relief for our staff. Because if we close, then what happens to our staff? And we're not talking only about ourselves, we're talking about the poorest of the poor, the richest of the rich. I mean, so we need to plan it out.
Yang jong bro ki polok jong akan ki baladan la ka jong ka ki cafe ki restaurant se te kum mangi bro long nimdan ta ki dukan ringi dan ta ki jong ki kam kum magile ka catering ki lan bam te long yakta te ngim la ban lai namar ba haying jong ibru kindan bet ki events ki functions ya breu na dan ki jeng khawai lada yak tangi wat kita ki amenities tu ngimla ban penbiang ban at least tang koi gagasu bang ngimla ban yo ban penbiang de long yangi ban kita Shaki breu long kala janjarbi ban long ban penbiang dan ya baro they suppose kun kita don ki government events too, of course for them it's a separate preparation altogether, but of course for that it's understandable they will have their own provisions for that, but for us to make view of the situation that we are in now, kalau kai wala akta long iki livelihood jong ibarok, so it's just a request to kindly give us some sort of relief for this in this situation.
Kumanta ngila talk ti barabo sa IOC I still ngila juter sto ngila ai kamil sa Kyrduh kyo gen biang ka gas ni bat nim pat yo kata ka gas ko mangi kwa idan gibri bala ba yo dan gibam yo maso tu ka bun ka hajar ka spa pat ki taki problems what they have to solve ka gamiyo i project bakal apoy ta ka gas sa spa na sa spa kan baka poy de matala 70% yo bagil aridis menin we don't know kata long tengah ka news te ya ka kian ngim iya manu kadan Kamata ko government ngi kerpa di DC buram jungi bi impede kene bagi ke dong restaurant ngi have access ingi ke lockdown ko along ke lockdown ko belong manchwa hajar apor kuai ngi along ngi face ko tu situation mata ki dukan ya along ngi la face hatar ko ngi kerpa di ke government bahkan pede kene bahkan piang ya baro ngadu ke domestic igi ki yimru plus ki commercial ki bale business so that all of us kin long haka jingsuk ki bagin yo yang kakam ken ya jajai ki baro teng ngimi yo mangi kan jenjar baki customer kin kwaban ba ngimla penduk ki tourist ki wan chini kin okumno kin ngi pe chi cities kabiangi ngi pe kum sha asam kadangi crisis but show is kaya chati hanya Shillong long la kau jenjar bang ta bangin ya ini kakam tingi kirpat ki gas agency bakin pe lang yang ne baki ni lang bat ni bagini yo lang tang katahi plus ngi kirpat ye honorable CM jungi bi impet je kan ye bagini ki jenjar ni face ini ki restaurant baki cafe
Like that day, madam has said around 400 gas, commercial gas, or domestic no commercial. Kawan bet man kasi, kawan bet man kasi. Tahu, kanawan saus pa kerja sih. Justru kanawan saus pa kerja sih. Tu lesi na saus pa, lesi ka bahaya do agency di nang kiwir, kaya cuma kiwirat. Kaya citi kiwi berik rumah, tambah kali pak sih. Justru haba ngimior. Ini tangi mo ang barokhat in general ki berit ki barya ki berandukan any dukan basyat makiru ki miora kali pa siya kisto lese ki we lese ngamben de lese ki bakham he bakham bit bakham biang ki yo lese ngimla ara ben thit ka e ka dor baki pandu ngam thau ngam yura lese kadon hiru kataru kadon hiru lese phila ben siu phila ben siu kam he pi yo ni pat Shillong pi Shillong general nila ban siu tang ni harkat pagi jingyo mantan pi siu ka tu ka jingyo jungi duna kami hap raken maki bat pi siu ka tu ka jingyo ki bun ken pi so pi charge ke e bagi charge ke e bagi de ki yo te ke e bagi charge ke e bagi de pat nyimyo ra pi so kadon ke gas ngamor bakau kamdan ke gas kadon tambah kampoi par so kampoi he e ko abentip e kata ken pi so kidon ngam je kerteng la everybody knows we are small fish, to be honest, and we are also part of the tourism. You're really part of the tourism. Let's say, Hangni halai mukra, let's say, we have Dangiti, let's say, we have Meghalaya. See, tourists is the whole of Meghalaya. Like, they can land up in everywhere, in every places. They might land up in my place, they might land up in my friend's place. We are also part of the tourism. So, at least, pagkalangin yung hiro. Kiso, kalong na kumtangin. Kapoy ka gas, tambah kapoy hai ngitip hi barokhat, tambah kadibin nyalang ken. Burom gen, lagi ngincu benang yo, benang red, kam saya ken. Di baik ken. Pisu ngilong general be. Let's be one gen.
Last week I got 3 cylinders for my outlets here in Shillong. Untuk operation bakery. So I'm using only one for that. The one cylinder during one operation it runs for at least 12 to 14 hours. So or during heavy work days, dapat kayo ru kalahir lang ta. So basically is we'll have to see how the market works and consumption te ka shong kat kum ka flow of business. But then we've already realized that the war that's happening, that's on the other side of the world, is actually really affecting us now, which we didn't take into account for so many years or really try to understand. Tingi sotho ken ba hakari India jungiru ngidon ken kata jing plot. I mean, in which way the government is trying to work out, or whoever is supplying us the gas cylinder, how will it work out with us regarding ban pendap namta ki outlets and ki small businesses, big businesses, at least for us to to run day-to-day functions and to be able to generate salaries, income to pay salaries, and and make great food. That's it.
No, we have neither have we, because we were told 20%, so we tried our best. We use induction cookers, rice cookers, charcoal, everything. But we are finding that the 20%, we don't understand what. They should be clear. What is 20%? What is 50? What is 70? Surely those percentages are based on our usage. So they should give us that.
Are you planning to lead a delegation meeting DC Supply to seek a clarity from her actually? She was responsible for.
We are so tied up with this shortage and managing
our work,
our day-to-day work. It's not easy to even have this meeting.
Yes.
So we just hope that we can highlight our problems and you all can do the same.